Have you ever thought about the environmental impact of the textile industry? In the tExtended project, we have explored the ways to reduce the amount and impact of textile waste. And in this video, we are going to explain how different our strategies can be applied to the textile industry. What are our strategies? In short, they are approaches that help us make products more sustainable by keeping materials in use for as long as possible. Each R stands for a different way to reduce waste and save resources. The most preferred strategy, also referred to as the zero R, is refuse. This can mean, for example, realizing the product to be redundant and refusing to purchase it, or using a more sustainable product instead. When we realize that our desire for spontaneous shopping is mostly driven by advertisements, we can think twice before making a purchase and instead focus on other R strategies. The first strategy is rethink. This involves reconsidering design and manufacturing to make products more durable and multifunctional. Develop the product in a way that its life will be as long as possible. Rethink every detail to ensure its longevity. The second strategy is reduce, which entails increasing efficiency in production and consuming less through efficient manufacturing or use. In the textile industry, this can mean smart design to reduce post-industrial waste, high-quality material to minimize the number of defective pieces, or replacing virgin materials with recycled materials. The third approach is reuse. The reuse strategy focuses on the use of products by users that are not the initial owner of the product, for the same or a different purpose. If the product is not damaged or dirty, it can find the next owner through second-hand shops, charities, or flea markets. Let us now talk about the fourth strategy, repair. Because in the past textiles were expensive and of good quality, people repaired textiles to keep them longer in use. Traditional repair knowledge and skills are gaining respect again, and particularly when a more valuable item is involved. The repair skills and knowledge are shared with consumers to encourage them to maintain and repair their textiles. The next three strategies are not easily divided, as it is difficult to draw the line between remanufacture, refurbish, and repurpose. We remanufacture when we use parts of discarded products in a new product with the same function. We refer to refurbish when restoring and updating old products and bringing them up to date. And finally, repurpose refers to using products or their parts in a new product with a different function. When the lifetime of the product can no longer be extended by other strategies, we should apply the last circular strategy, recycle. This means any recovery operation by which waste materials are reprocessed into products or materials, whether for the original or other purposes. Recycling can return materials back to textiles, closed-loop recycling, or use them in other applications, open-loop recycling. Another way of recovery is the biodegradation process, where natural materials can turn into soil by composting, which however can only be done with textiles of natural fibers, not synthetic materials that do not degrade. Anything that can prevent the textiles from ending up in a landfill needs to be preferred, using one of the other R strategies just mentioned. But what if there is no option to recycle? This is the case for garments that are contaminated, oily, or in other way damaged beyond recyclability. The last option for them to be of any use to us is energy recovery. In other words, turn them into energy via incineration. This is the most applied strategy for non-reusable post-consumer textiles today. This was all for the first video on our strategies. In the next one, we will explore how the textile industry can move from a linear to a circular value chain and what changes this transition requires.